Hey, this is Latoria and Paul, and I want to keep on keeping it simple. It's very good to keep things simple here. And I'm just trying to see what gold's going to do. I'm looking at gold, higher highs and higher lows. We have an ascending triangle going on. And I'm just trying to figure out if it's going to pop up back toward that 2100 mark. Because if it does, that's like a lot of money for anybody, whether you're taking a point one. If it go back up to, I mean, I got my stop here. Now this is my demo account. Obviously, I trade a real account, but I don't show my real account because it don't matter. It don't matter, and I don't even understand why people would ask, "Do you have real?" Think about it. If it's working on a demo account, you think I would practice without trying? Come on, use common sense. But back to what I was saying about gold. If it goes back to this point, which it happened, it happened a few weeks ago. What was it, a few weeks ago? It happened 3 weeks ago, and it looks to go back that area. All I'm saying is, if it goes anywhere up here, like I got a couple trades in, you know, I got a nice size personal account, and I'm very proud of myself. I've been doing very good, keeping my rules. But we got a ascending triangle, higher highs, higher lows. When you have consistent highs with higher lows, that is basically the setup for a breakout. It's a setup for a breakout. Now, all I'm saying is, if it comes anywhere up here, oh, I'm done for the rest of the year. That's all I got to say. If it go anywhere up there, I'm done for the rest of the year. So I'm gonna just give you some type of right. So okay, just a little praise report. Last week, I had $24. I had some situations where my platform wasn't allowing me to trade, but I got my account up to right. My real account is right here, literally around $3,300, and I have a standard lot trade in place. Standard lot trade in place. Why would you do that? Why don't you take a bigger trade? Well, I'm not doing it for the way I got to this point from $24.74 to $3,300 in a week is by taking trades, keeping my own rules, and taking trades that if I did lose a couple trades, but I made the money back because I didn't blow my account. Common sense. So, be it as it may, if price goes up to anything up top, like I say, it hit this. Oh, I'm done. That's at least $9,500. I'm done because it's not about. I could take the rest of the year off because the position I'll be in will be amazing, amazing position wise. Once you get, because here's my point of view on that. Why would I stop? Definitely pull off some money and enjoy the rest of my year with my family and my wife and my children. But why is that such a great goal to accomplish? 2 weeks from $24 to $10,000. I've never did that. I've never made that kind of bounce. But the way I trade is I take my capital and the way to find my lot size, I take my capital and divide it by 200 to get my lot size. But even in my lot size, I'm only risking 30% of my capital. So whatever that lot size is, I'm making sure that my stop loss on my risk tolerance is in a 30% window. Now, the cool thing with what I've been doing with keeping it simple is that I tend to get in profit pretty quickly. Once I get in profit, I put my stops in profit and I see where it goes. I haven't held trades throughout the day. I haven't swing traded at all. As you can see, this from this time last week, actually from here to here was $3,300 made. That and it started off with that $24 account. I took a 0.05, no 0.0. It was something crazy small. So I took a 0.01, got me $31. Took a 0.0, I got up to like 60 something, $62, and it got me to the place where I could take a 0.05. And the 0.05, when it went up that amount of pips, it put me at $300. From there, I just kept doing the same trade over and over again, dividing it by 200, risking 30%, and looking for higher highs, higher lows, keeping it simple. And that's why I feel like I'm really like trying to see where it is, where we end off the week with this, because I mean, even if it don't hit 10, anything above this portion is golden. If it breaks out like that, like it did right here, if it break out and then break out some more, oh, I'm done. I'm done until January. And we'll see. We haven't, you know what I'm saying? We have, wow, that's good. We have an ascending triangle. All right. So let's see where we end up, and go from there. On Euro USD, because I do have an Awanda account. I mean, do a new share. New share. Let me go here. All right, so this is my Awanda account. Nothing big, something small, same concept. But same thing here. It's, but you look at how much is it, how much is set aside. You know what I'm saying? How much is required? Awanda is a regulated broker, and they this is good for people who have big capital, because it basically caps you off. You got to have a nice size. So if I wanted to trade a 0.1, I would have to have at least $500. That's just for Euro USD. The other pairs, like the British Pound USD, they don't even trade gold. They don't even trade. They trade nothing but Forex pairs on Onda, and it's good for practicing strategy, because you really don't have the ability to focus on much profit, because unless you're coming in with the $1,000, but even with that $1,000, you still only trading 0.5s. So it's Awanda is the platform for the trader who wants to trade safe. Definitely for the trader who wants to trade safe. So for this one, I'm just seeing where it goes. We got move. I'm looking for a breakout to the upside. Yeah, I mean, it's nothing that I can really do but just watch. It's nothing but $37. But I'm using this to also work on my strategy, work on my patience, work on my discipline, because I don't have a choice. I can't rush the process on this one. Let's see what my goal is. I have this account, and then I have my Hanko Trade account. But my goal is to get it to where, just to see where I'm at by the end of January. See where I'm at by the end of January, and grab a couple FTMO accounts, which I have the money to do that now, but I don't want to do that. I want to make sure that when I pull, I want to make enough so that when I pull the money out, it makes sense. So basically, if I get my account up to 9-10,000, then that makes sense. That'll be my gift to myself going into the new year, is buying two 200K FTMO accounts, and the rest will be history. But I really wanted to go over some. I got to keep it simple at all times. So let's just go over that and maximize this window. Let's go to. Okay, we're gonna do these pairs, keeping it simple. Go to the H1. See what we got. All right. So honestly, real simple stuff. So we're gonna look at a few days. We have a low, a high, a higher low, and then we got the lows for the second leg of the W, but ultimately it was a retest of a higher low, which you can account to like an ascending triangle situation when you start getting highs, and your highs, when you have higher lows and your highs are kind of consistent across. Okay, so this would have been a trade for a buy. Boom, and brought down, gave you a higher high, a higher low. This could have been an extra trade for a safety trade. Pushed up to the top, gave you a high, gave you a low, gave you a lower high, but brought you back down to the higher low, which we know that's really where you want to trade. This trade was good, but it had to happen to get you back here for the higher low, right? Which would have been a trade. So higher low for the buy, and it pushed right back up to this level of support, turned into resistance. When the trend breaks, when the trend broke it, it turned into resistance. So that would have been a trade there. Okay, that's where I went down. You got higher lows, higher lows. How do I know it's a higher low? Well, a higher low turns into a lower high turns into a higher low when price breaks this level, and that did just that. From there, everything is history. And that's why they're in the buy. Go to UJ. Wow, this thing is really moving. Okay. All right. Okay. We're moving very fast here. Okay. All right. Let's see where we at. All right. UJ, what do we have? We have a high, a low, a lower high. I don't know if it's lower high. A lower low turns to a lower high. Okay. Filled this gap in. This is a good trade. Sell here, take profit there. It's pretty good. All right, we got lows, highs, higher low, higher high, higher low. Price breaks this level. This becomes an area of interest. Price breaks that, pulls back to it, puts you to the buy, right back to this area, which is a support to resistance, and that's where you're in the sell. All right, now we have a higher high here. So this possibly could go up, but as it stands, let's look on a 4-hour chart. Yeah, it looks like a head and shoulder pattern, but I wouldn't trade against it until I see. I mean, if you buy here, you put the stops down here. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Let me just close all these joints. All right, let me go back to where I was at. Quit your best and quit your playing, homie. People want what you already got. 1 second, y'all. Gotta throw these trades on my real account because I see something that's nice and I need to take advantage of this real quick. So give me 1 second. 1 quick second. All right, put my stop. Put my TP right at the 33. Positions. It could go down some more. Let me just see where we at, bro. Okay, so that's that. Let me get back to where I was. Where was I? All right, so that's that. EJ, probably got the same look, same situation, but this is on the higher low. Push up to the upside. That's a 4-hour low, higher low, no low, a lower high, higher low, higher low, break a structure for a higher low, lower high, lower high at a previous higher low at a previous lower high, boom, bang. So the goal for EJ is to go like that. What else? What else? What else? AU. AU been going lower highs, so it's gonna probably continue to the upside. Let me just put my stuff in place because I can't be taking no unnecessary L's. You feel me? You feel me, bro? I'm gonna do 38.20. 38.20 for the stops. Can't do no unnecessary L's. You feel me? You feel me? All right. Let's go back to. Let's just look at the 1 hour AU. Okay, we got breaker structure, higher high, higher high, higher low, higher high. Retest at its low, still a higher low. Okay, we got this. We got an ascending triangle. Where it is, you see the ascending triangle. Flat line with the cross across the bottom. You get higher lows across the net. Bang right to the top. Come back to this boy. Bang, probably gonna go a little higher than that. GU. What we got? Same thing? Not necessarily the same thing. All right, so we got the break. It broke these highs, gave you a higher low for continuation. Same thing as it's been doing with a lot of the other major pairs. Break, lower high, lower low, lower high, higher low, compared to these two. For this, back to this portion, for the sell, all right, and then you got a lower high, which is definitely no, this is, if price don't break this level, it's gonna probably come down, go back up, everything is good. Everything is real good. We're gonna stop at 40. It hit me that quick, Gus. Let me see something real quick, my G. I'm gonna put my additions. What's my account at? Let me see something, because this is about to be bounce back season. It's 45, so I'm gonna do 15. It's 39.55. Wait, hold on, Gus. Never break your own rules. Never break your own rules, my dude. You got to keep some things in place. All right, back to what I was at. All right, NU probably the same exact thing. Break structure, higher highs and higher lows. Higher lows for the buys. Higher lows for the buys. Higher lows for the buys. Simple. That's all you can look to see. Very simple. All right, GJ, what we have? All right, we had a low, a lower high for the sale. Pretty straightforward. I was, it's just like common sense. Lower low, lower high, sell. A higher low. I may not want to keep selling. All right, and then we get higher low with a lower high, sell. Okay, temporary. But then the boom, this lower high gave you one of these things. I forgot what this triangle is called, but it makes sense. I forgot what this. I got to get back on my studying because I know they got a word for that one. So it went up. It went up, came to here, kind of retest this area, dropped again. Big boy status, it says it's probably going to pull back up. Ultimately, it's showing a downtrend. No, it's showing this, which could, if it breaks this level, it's gonna keep on dropping. Keep on dropping. All right. Well, that's all for today. Well, I can go over. I guess I can go over gold too, because I'm still that's my focus right now, because I need to get some stuff in place. Where am I at? New share. Come on. New share. Go to you. All right. So as gold stands, this ain't making no sense. Oh, that's why. All right. So gold is saying I'm going somewhere. All right.